Greetings, everyone. You've got it live on Tuesday night coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here alongside Greg Anthony and Chris Webber. DA David Aldridge is on our sideline. DA, take it away.
Well, Damian Lillard is not just the best player on the Blazers. He's the team's unquestioned leader. But he said leadership is not all about talking. It's about letting others hold you accountable, too. Being coachable and committing to a common purpose. For him, guys, being a leader doesn't mean he puts himself above his teammates.
I like that story, David, and a good attitude. Great job. Thank you so much. And here's a look at some numbers for Hood.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
The starters for the Portland Trail Blazers. The high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Whiteside is out there with Anthony, and it's Ariza in at the 3 spot. Big Daddy is out there with buckets. Then there's the Quick. Then there's Boss, and it's P in at the 5, roaming the paint. We've got a terrific front court matchup tonight. Chris, you were the prototypical 4 when you played. Who is the toughest power forward you had to defend?
Okay, I'm going to give you the same answer I always have. When I was in the West Coast, any given week, this is who I had to guard in a week's time. Tim Duncan, Garnett, Nowitzki, Rasheed Wallace, Robert Horry, it's Karl Malone. That was all in the West Coast, and I think I played in the golden era of power forwards, and so I would just say put all their names in the hat, pick one out, and that's who was the toughest, because it was like that every night.
Hall of Famers, including yourself. Now here's McCollum. And the pass to Whiteside. Right wing. Lillard, right side. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Look at the energy Lillard plays with. He doesn't give in to the defense. He's superb at scoring despite getting hit. Well, when you think about a franchise player, it's hard to find a better example than Damian Lillard. His play, his presence, Kevin, he's one of the most important players in Blazers franchise history.
You were talking about the presence of Lillard. Very cool and always composed.
Oh, Kevin, I love Damian Lillard. I mean, he's from Oakland. He has that town toughness. He's got that dog in him. I mean, he speaks softly and carries a big stick.
And after the Blazers got swept in the first round in 2018, many said they needed to blow it up. Instead, they stayed with it. 52 wins, a 3 seed in the West.
Yeah, they just had the patience to keep building, adding pieces, and developing. I mean, this team is going in the right direction.
It's good.
That'll get you a pat on the back from your teammate McCollum. Unselfish and aware, picking out the perfect pass.
Pass to Boss. 3-pointer. Good on the triple. Boss has got 6.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
And the basket by McCollum.
You got to be aware of McCollum. I mean, he's a competitor. And look, he looks for revenge in these situations.
Down low and stolen by Whiteside. And oh, here we go. Lillard's got it, the fast break chance. Good on the bucket. Lillard's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
A really smart opening quarter for them at the offensive end. Moving, finding good shots. They're 4 for 5 from the field.
No good that time. Anthony with the defensive effort. To the inside. And McCollum with the slam.
Got to push McCollum out of the paint. When you don't do this, you risk getting dunked on.
Here's the Quick. Covered by Lillard. Passes it to Boss. Looking to end the run. Score it. His 3rd straight basket in 3 tries.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It's a lazy effort. Let's just be honest. Hoping the shooter misses, that doesn't constitute defense.
And the home team has possession. They trail by 3. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench. when you're on the road.
In that kind of environment, every point matters. The bench was a huge reason why they won that one.
Ariza with the bucket.
It's clear to me. Is it clear to you that Ariza feels at home in the post? I mean, just working his way inside and nailing these quality shots.
Here's Flores. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Lillard, the pass to McCollum. Back to Lillard from outside the arc. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got 3 assists now in this one. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's Boss. He's guarded by McCollum, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do. And 6 straight playoff appearances for the Blazers under Terry Stotts. Last season making the Western Conference Finals.
Yeah, GA, and he was rewarded with a multi-year contract extension. He's done a great job developing their young players while also having them compete at a high level.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Whiteside. Rodney Hood comes in for Anthony, and Hield subbed in for C.J. McCollum. 5 on the clock. Tipped away. Here's Boss, and he jams it with authority.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
Yeah, going defense to offense in an instant. Every team now calibrated to do that.
Now, here's Lillard. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Atlanta.
But we got to talk about his D2. 4 steals in the game. I mean, a complete all-around effort.
Look at that.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim. And then Lillard slams it in.
What more can you say about Lillard's gritty demeanor on the court? I guess contact doesn't bother him. One of the game's elite scorers and closers, Damian Lillard. With the game on the line, you know what time it is. It's Dame time.
Jay's checked in for Boss. That free throw good from Lillard. Chris, you talk about degree of difficulty. Damian Lillard takes and makes some incredibly tough shots.
Well, Kevin, the percentages don't do him justice. I mean, off the dribble, contested, from deep. Lillard is always a threat.
Here's Jay. Rebounded by Hood.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
You're exactly right. I mean, that's the kind of shot you're trying to work for at the offensive end.
Now here's Lillard. 13 points in the game. 5 to shoot. Right at the free throw line. Here's Nurkic. Got a piece of it. Here's Smooth. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
Here's Lillard. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
All night long, Lillard has been taking over on the offensive end. I mean, adjusting to every defense they've thrown at him.
Here's Santos. Nurkic with the block. Now here's Ariza. Not a lot of room. That shot wide open.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Yeah, and this is what you love to see. Both teams going at it, working to get to their spots and cashing in. Well, he doesn't play around. If the buck is there for him, he's going to get it.
The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. It's the Trailblazers leading by just 1. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. Great team play, so key to winning. Damian Lillard broke down the keys.
Be a star in your role. You know, I think
No Knowing your role and playing it so well is so crucial.
Yeah, when everybody buys in and plays for one another, that's when teams play their best ball.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And taking a look at the Trailblazers' performance here, boys, what do you think they're doing or not doing?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Showing no mercy right now. The shooters look frustrated seeing so many of their shots get stifled.
Here are the five Portland has to start the second quarter. Rodney Hood out there with Trevor Ariza. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic. Then there's Buddy Hield. And it's Trent in at the point guard position.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, Greg, it's a seesaw battle. Both teams are pretty evenly matched, and the score reflects that.
And it's Ariza in the corner. Buries it from three-point range. Ariza's got 5 now.
Ariza just totally broke down the defense, exploiting any space they gave him off that pass.
Black hole. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. See, well, we've heard some people criticize the league's obsession with the three-pointer, saying the game is less fun to watch. You and I have talked to coaches who do not like the style of play. Would you agree with that?
You know what, I do, Kev, but it's all in the way that it happens. So let's talk about a team like Golden State, okay? Golden State shoots so many threes, right? But they don't shoot the most threes, and they have the best ball movement. And they still take the most number of twos. And so they have a balanced game. Now, they have 3 of the best shooters last season out of any team maybe in the history of the game. And they don't take the most threes, but then you have teams that have every guy shooting under 30%, and they're shooting 100 threes with no ball movement. Yeah, something's backwards. It's still about playing basketball and shooting threes, not shooting threes during a game that happens to be a basketball game, if that makes any sense.
It does. Perfect sense. Trent passes to Hield. Here's Trent. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Goes back up. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Yeah, just superb focus there from Melo, overpowering the D and still finishes.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Gone along perfectly from three-point range tonight. They've gone 5 for 5. It's good.
He'll take advantage of that kind of soft defense every time. Just give him a chance to attack the basket, and he will.
Out to the wing. Here's Trent. No good on the 3. Got a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Here's Jay. Pass to Black Hole. Beyond the arc. Drills the three-pointer. Black Hole's got 7 points for the quarter.
That's a nice play, getting the separation he needs for a clean look.
Yeah, he may just have to put a little more arc under that. But either way, it's a tough shot.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Oh, you're right, and I love the opportunistic approach. These kinds of hustle plays can be game changers.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Trent, and it's denied. The pass to Jay, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, they have to regroup and revisit their strategy at the defensive end.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And for the Western Conference, we have a chance now to recognize our Player of the Week, Big Daddy.
And what can you say about how huge he has been for this offense? Everything he's done, from the scoring, the shooting, the playmaking, you take him out of the lineup, and there's no telling just how different this team looks.
McCollum outside. That's tipped. Fast break. Here we go. On up the court. Taken away by Anthony. And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. And McCollum the bucket on the assist by Anthony. And that's now 10 points for C.J. McCollum. Gotten on a roll from three-point land. They've been flawless. 6 for 6 tonight.
star at a mid-major. Shout out to all the mid-major colleges. Lehigh University, C.J. McCollum wasn't that blue-chip prospect, but he sure worked his way to the top.
And that one off the back of the rim and in. McCollum's got 5 points in the quarter. Gotten all but one of their 7 shots in the second quarter to drop. Pretty impressive. It's stolen by Hield. And now Portland on the break. Pass to Trent. Inside. And the jam by Whiteside.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Four-year player at Lehigh, McCollum earned his degree in journalism.
Yeah, he had to beg his parents to switch from a business major, but now he's putting his degree to use. He already interviewed the commissioner. Man, keep playing. He's trying to come for my job, Kevin. When his playing days are done, though, I'm sure he'll be looking to try to take my job and yours and continue on that path.
Here's Black Hole. He's guarded by McCollum, and there's a foul. It's on C.J. McCollum. That's his first foul. Both teams will make substitutions. 1:25 left here in the second. Buries the long-range jumper for Boss.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
And Lillard gets it to go. Lillard's got 17 now.
The future is bright for Lillard. Not only is he a scorer, but he's efficient, effective, and passionate about the game.
The quick. Out to the right wing. Here's Boss. He is guarded by McCollum. Clock at 6. Here's Boss. Connects from three-point range. Boss has got 21.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor space.
Well, when he's hitting from range on a consistent basis, it makes everything easier offensively.
Pick up the pace, get the 2-for-1 here.
If that's how they want to end this quarter, they're going to have to score quickly.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. And the 3 ball is good.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
That's tipped. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lillard. Here's the quick. He had 13 points in the win against Atlanta. Out to the right wing. Drills it from outside. And it's 29 points for Boss.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Oh, and it goes
in! Range. How do you stop that?
You can't.
How do you stop that?
You cannot. And so it's the home team in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They've done a lot of great work from long range. We've got more in store for you right after this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. Taking a look at this home squad. And, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
Well, the offense is running on all cylinders. Guys are focused, executing, not playing outside of themselves. That's why their shooting percentage was so high. See it up there, Eddie, in the street.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Boss has been sensational.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
Yeah, the offense looks crisp, and guys are hitting their shots.
And the lights out in this one, 77%. They've got buckets Boss is out there with the quick, and it's Big Daddy, and it's P, and at the center, locking down the middle. And that's the group for Luke Walton as we begin the second half. Here's Buckets, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Buckets got his first basket of the night. Now Anthony. Lillard dishes to McCollum. Goes up the baseline. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
What a dead-eye McCollum is from that range. Such a tremendous feel for the mid-range jumper. One of the top 10 shooting guards in the NBA, C.J. McCollum. I mean, you wonder, though, would he be even better lined up as a point guard? I'm not sure. But his defense has been his shortcoming. At 6'3", his size is better suited for the one.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in. Oh, what a beautiful point.
What intensity. Did you see that? Great.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Ariza outside. And he gets the bucket. Ariza's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
That's not who they want guarding him. I mean, the size mismatch is just too big. All he has to do is just keep attacking the rim.
P, he's covered by Whiteside, and it's blocked by Whiteside.
Wow, that's their first shot of the half that hasn't found their mark. It's been a good start for them.
3-pointer, Lillard. He's off on that one. Gone 3 of 4 so far in the 3rd quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Tries it from 19. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Passes it to Buckets. Just 5 to shoot. Good on the 3-point shot. Buckets got his 2nd bucket of the night.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
Oh, I do too, Greg. You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game.
While we have a break in the action, now let's check out the league's best shooting teams.
Are just tremendously disciplined offensively, always looking for the best possible shot. That's how they've gotten that field goal percentage to skyrocket.
Trailblazers trail by 15. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the 3rd. Nurkic, it's good.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Gone 2 of 2 from long range in the 3rd quarter so far. Here's Jay, and the shot goes down. Jay's got 6.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah, horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
Nurkic kicks to Lillard. Cranes the 3-pointer. Lillard's got 23 points. Chris, you know a little something about that power forward position. Who do you think will be the best at that position in let's say 3-5 years from now?
Wow, it may be who's the best at that position now will continue to be, and that's Anthony Davis. He can do it all. He was a point guard in high school, and what that gave him was ball handling skills, lateral quickness, and the mentality of a small guy. We all want that as big fellas, that mentality, because you have the height. You just need to believe that you can do it on all ends of the floor, and he can do it defensively, offensively. He can coach. He could be your trainer as well, get guys healthy. I think AD could do it all.
Good explanation. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Hood's checked in. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for Portland. It's an 18-point game. Nurkic the pass to Hood. He dishes it to Lillard. Shot by Hield. Nobody around. Off target with the open look.
He's as surprised as anyone with that miss. When he's left alone like that, you can usually count it.
Trailblazers trail by 18. Got a piece of it. Dishes to Hood. Back to Hield. Lets the 3 fly. Hits it from 3-point range.
A genuine sniper from distance. Hill's three-point stroke is as good as it gets.
Oh, wow! Nice. Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. Portland's gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%, 7 of 13 on threes. Lillard outside. He kicks it to Nurkic. Hood for three. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
And confidence is a key for Hood. I mean, he makes shots like this. It should only help his assertiveness moving forward.
And let's take a look at some numbers for Lillard. Averaging about 26 points per, 5 assists, and 3 rebounds. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
Yeah. It gives you something you really can rely on going into every game. And you can also work off of him to look to create for others. Such incredible hops for a center. Look, it allows him to hold his own against any other 5 in the league.
1:11 left in the third quarter. Ariza at the elbow. Oh, and the dunk by Ariza.
Oh, no doubt that Buddy Hield can shoot with the best of them. But it's encouraging watching him share the wealth as well.
Here's Black Hole. Offensive rebound. Pass to Jay. Here's Big Smooth. Ariza covering. And the baseline jumper, no good. Trailblazers trail by 14. Hield the pass to Ariza. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
McCollum's checked in for Portland. And last season, a rare 5-by-5 game achieved by Jusuf Nurkic. 24 points, 23 rebounds, 7 assists, 5 steals, Greg, and 5 blocks in a game against the Kings.
And how about the only player ever to log a 20, 25, and 5 game? The Bosnian Beast making a name for himself.
Santos, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Oh, yeah, bang, bang. An impressive sequence that has them fired up.
Unhindered, going all the way. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Here's Lillard. It's off. And so it's the home team holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Makes it a tough play to defend because you also have to guard against him taking it himself.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court for the Trailblazers, McCollum the 2 and Hood the 3. Nurkic is out there with Whiteside, and it's Lillard in at the 1.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And there's the pass to the quick. Here's Boss. Drains it from beyond the arc. Boss has got 35 in the game.
And with the game he's having, there's no doubt he'll be the guy they lean on to protect the lead.
They get a hand on it. Whiteside dishes to McCollum. Floor spacing, Chris, now so big in the NBA. And big men have the room to put up some unbelievable numbers.
Oh, man, look at Lopez out there in Bucks land. I mean, look what he's doing in Milwaukee, just shooting threes from deep. It's a shame you got to go to Embiid or Zingis, and we already seen what the great Dirk Nowitzki has done through his career spacing the floor. Look, it adds time onto your career because you don't have to just go down there and bang and be one-dimensional in the paint. It makes your teammates better because now you're spacing the floor, which gives them room to drive. And if you're really working on your game, you can really make your teammates better because now you have more passing lanes because you're further away from the basket. So as any post player knows, it's a blessing to be surrounded by great.
Here's Boss. Big smooth the pass to Boss. 4 on the clock from past the arc. Nailed from three-point land. Boss has got 41.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Lillard surveying the D. McCollum passes to Nurkic. Trailblazers moving the ball around. They grab their own miss. And slammed in by Whiteside.
Yeah, and the presence of Whiteside in the paint, really unreal. He is a dominant figure down low. Great work to grab that second chance opportunity.
So both teams making some changes here. Free throw, good, Whiteside. And looking at the numbers for Whiteside the last few years, Greg, it seems like his production has come back down a bit.
And for a minute, Whiteside looked like he could be a dominant center, but he struggled since his great 2017 season. Shot selection has been hurting, and sometimes it feels like he is in his own way as a player.
And Lillard kicks to Whiteside. McCollum outside. It's blocked.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Connects again from distance.
And all game long, the threes have been pouring in for him. There is no stopping his shot.
And this is already a game he'll never forget. He's trying to make it a game that the world never forgets. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lillard. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Zach Collins checked in for Whiteside. Hezonja comes in for Carmelo Anthony. Little, he's checked in from a good, another from 3.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps knocking him down from deep.
Greg, he has just exploded from beyond the arc. That last make tying him for second in most threes in a game. Poked away, and here's the fast break. Here's Tubb. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Well, so often we see this transition buckets off turnovers.
Well, you know, Greg, this is why coaches preach ball security to their teams. That sequence right there.
Simons, the pass to Hezonja. Lets a floater go. He lays it in.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
Gone 7 of 7 from the field to start the final quarter. What an amazing start. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And the NBA 2K League, C-Web, the first e-sport operated by a U.S. pro sport. And it's quickly growing. You throw down on the sticks?
Yeah, just a little announcement to all the GMs in the 2K League. I am available. I'm a free agent. I'm ready to go. I'm nice on the sticks. I can play career mode, team mode, one-on-one mode. Whatever you need from me, I am ready to go. But I love it, man. It's great to see people who love this game, whether it's virtual or real life. It's hoops, baby.
So much fun. There's 1:38 left in the fourth quarter. Such a wide open look.
He's been there for them, but they haven't needed him much.
The Trailblazers have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Simons surveying the D. Here's Boss. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
He always wants to give him some numbers, and tonight he's giving them plenty.
Here's Simons. Pass to Hezonja. Here's Simons. 1:04 left in the fourth quarter. Shot clock at 6. And he lays in the alley-oop.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley-oop.
I gotta say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going. Passes to Flores. From deep, from beyond the arc, and then some. Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
27 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Hazanya's shot is off. Here's Boss. And yet another basket. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
To the middle. Here's Little. A beautiful reverse layup.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
From deep three-point range. And so they get the victory here at home. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. See you later.